You know, that's just when you accomplish your goals. That's goal making and goal accomplishing right there, 101. Woo! The average adult makes about 35,000 decisions every day. That's about 24 a minute. That's a lot of decisions. When you really think about it, we are always making choices. It never stops. Hey guys, what's up? My name is Rachel and welcome to my channel where we talk everything life and money. So if you want to learn how to improve your life, savings, and income, then be sure to hit that subscribe so we can grow together. So now that we're aware of how many choices we are actually making every single day, you can really start to learn to understand how in control of your life you actually are. You make so many decisions that impact how your day is going to pan out, how your week is going to pan out, how your entire life is going to pan out, all from the decisions that you are making every single minute. It's important to really think about the choices that you are making and not just really live on autopilot and have all those choices kind of be made for you. It's your life, you're in control, and we're gonna get there. Since we're in control, that means we're also in control of how we react when things happen to us. Being in control of the choices that you make also includes how you choose to react to what happens to you. You don't get to pick what happens in your life. Sometimes things just happen and you don't see it coming, but how you react to those situations is your choice, and you can control that. Let's break it down a little. Let's say you're going to work and you get into a car accident. Somebody rear-ends you because they weren't paying attention. And so you guys exchange information and you head to work anyway. How you react to that situation is your responsibility and it is your choice. You could choose to react to that situation poorly and be in a bad mood all day because somebody hit you, your car is now a wreck and you have to take it to the shop and get it fixed and it's going to take time out of your day. Or you could choose to react to that situation positively and be thankful that nobody was hurt and that your insurance is probably going to cover it and you made it to work anyway and everybody's okay. Another common example might be, my significant other ruined my life. I can't be happy because my significant other is making my life miserable. But we've been together for 10, 20, 30 years and nothing has changed. If you're in a relationship that's going nowhere and you can see that and you can see you're going down a path of a really bumpy road in a really tough relationship, you can choose to take a different path. You have to understand that you are responsible for your own happiness. Nobody else is going to make you happy, and if you're relying on somebody else to make you happy, then you're never going to be truly happy, because you need to find what resonates with you and what lies inside your heart and what goals you have and things you want to accomplish in life. And you can't expect somebody else to understand, know those things and give them to you. If you haven't been finding happiness down the path that you are already taking, then maybe it is time to make different choices in your life and make some tough choices that can make huge impacts and huge differences on your happiness and your mood and your entire life as a whole. Okay, so this is the best part. Perspective. This is one of my favorite words because it can open up so many windows in your mind or so many doors in your mind that you didn't even know were there. So perspective is how you see the world, how you see the world around you from your own two eyes, and how you believe the people around you to act and their personas, and how you just see everything in your life is going to be completely different than the way your significant other sees the world, or your mom sees the world, or your best friend sees the world. your perspective is your own, and being able to see the world through somebody else's perspective, now that's the challenge. Perspective is one of the hardest things to have and really understand because of how much media is out there telling you how to think and telling you what to believe, that it really is hard to form your own opinions and understand why you believe what you actually believe, or why somebody else believes why they believe it. So if we take perspective and put it to use, it might look a little something like this. I've been in a dead-end relationship for 20 years and my significant other ruined my life. Or my significant other made choices I didn't like or agree with and I continuously chose to stay. Or it could look like this. I'm in a job I hate, but I need the paycheck to pay my bills, so therefore I'm stuck in this dead-end job and I have no way out and this is my life. Or your perspective could be people that work hard and commit to the things that they're passionate about can succeed, and I can too. Once you're able to shift your perspective from negative thoughts to positive thoughts, it'll be easier to see which path you actually want to take and what path will actually bring you the most joy and bliss in your life. And sometimes that path may be hard or scary, but you know that at the end of it, it is worth the happiness that comes with it. So when you think in the positive perspective of what can we do or what went wrong, it'll be easier to see the positive actions and the positive changes that you can make to your life to create those improvements and create that happiness and bring joy and finally feel the way that you really want to feel. And I'm not saying the journeys are easy. They're painful, they're hard and sad sometimes. I mean, if you need to quit your job, that can be very hard and you can struggle and hardly be able to afford your bills sometimes. Quitting your job to follow your dream can be really scary, you know? Ending a 10-year relationship can be really scary. But if these things are what it takes to live that dream life that you've been picturing for a while and you just aren't on that path right now, and you know that that's where you really need to be and that's who you are, then you need to think about the choices and the actions that you're taking that lead you down that path and lead you to that end goal. And sometimes all it takes is just a shift in perspective. And now that takes us on to the biggest task, which is reacting and choosing how to react. Reacting accordingly to your perspective is the hardest thing to do. You can always say, this is what I believe, this is what I want to do, and then your actions don't actually match any of that. Like, for example, I want to be a master yogi and be so flexible that I can bend over and touch my toes backwards, but I haven't practiced yoga in 3 months and I haven't been able to touch my toes in 3 years. So I'm not actually reacting to the goal that I have set for myself on that journey of happiness and that ultimate goal of happiness. That may be a bit extreme, but it's the same when people say that I want to own my own business, or I want to be the head of this company, or I want to quit my job and travel the world and meet so many new people, but nobody takes any action to actually achieve those things. Sometimes your choices of reacting are maybe, for example, when you're in a fight with your significant other and you're both in a really heated place. You're not in the right mindset, you're both saying terrible things to each other, and you're saying things that you might not normally say. You are actually able to choose to calm down, take a breath, and admit that you are not in the right mindset. Tell your significant other that I'm very angry, I need a minute to calm down, you know, you're not in your right thinking place. Even if you might think like you are, we've all been there. Your brain is going at a different speed and down a different path than you might not normally go down. And that can end you up in a place that doesn't really resonate with what you really want and your happiness and your goals. So if you take a breath and control your choices and control the things that you are saying and thinking and the decisions that you're making, then you can choose to take a minute and then come back to it when you're both okay and you've both had a minute to relax and think about it from a logical perspective. It's all choice. You could choose to stay mad for hours and continue to yell and yell and yell, going nowhere, or you can choose to take a minute and then when you come back, try and solve the problem together, because you could choose to actually want to fix it instead of choosing to be mad, you know? If you choose that you want to start saving money and then you choose to go and buy fast food, you didn't really choose to start saving money. You chose to save money to go and buy fast food. If you choose to save money for a certain purpose or to a certain amount, and you continue to follow through and show the actions that are also choices to get you to that choice, you know, that's just when you accomplish your goals. That's goal making and goal accomplishing right there, 101. All right, that is it. If you guys liked this video, I'd appreciate it if you made the choice to hit that like button and maybe even subscribe for more videos like this. I post new content every Monday and Thursday, so I'll see you guys on Thursday. Thanks, bye.